Morning, y'all. Quick update on the Corvette project. Hey, one of my favorite things about starting a new project is when you drag the car out the field and you get it home, you have to first thing I do is clean the car up. So this thing had like rat poop all over it, inside, underneath these panels and on top, and it was like a wasp nest right there that had like 100 wasps in it. There was a gecko lizard that I caught down in here in the motor, living in here. Luckily I didn't find any mice in here, they were gone. But getting it all cleaned up, and I don't even ask people what was wrong with the car really, because they don't really know. This car belonged to some woman's dad who died, and it was been parked, and so she don't know what's wrong with it. So anyway, the cover right here is sitting right, the cover right here is sitting right there. It's got a big hole in it. I think a hailstorm hit it, so I got to take the cover out, and I'm gonna take some carbon fiber and repair that top and put the top back on. But you have to basically go through the car, under the seats, under the back hatch, in the glove box, and you normally will find parts in there that'll tell you why the car was parked and why it was broke down. And on this particular one, I found this funnel and 2 bottles of brake fluid. They were stashed like down in this compartment here, like that. So when I found that told me, okay, what takes brake fluid on these cars? Hydraulic brake, dot 3 brake fluid. Of course, the brakes. So I checked the brake master cylinder and it was good, and the brakes weren't smushy. But then when I pushed the clutch pedal in, the clutch pedal just basically went to the floor. So the clutch isn't working right. So I moved this all out the way, the computer out the way, and you see a hole where I already took it's called a master cylinder. I already took that out. That's for the clutch. There's a master cylinder here and then a slave cylinder that's down there on the transmission. So I ordered them off Amazon. Here's the old master cylinder that I pulled out. It's all rusted and gone. Here's the new one that I'm about to put on. That's the master cylinder, and that's the slave cylinder that goes on the transmission. And it had like low oil pressure when I was running it. That's why I didn't run it long. So this is the oil pressure sending unit that tells how much oil pressure you have. So I'm gonna take these after sitting a long time, they get gummed up and they don't work right. So I'm gonna put a new oil pressure sending unit, make sure we got good oil pressure before I let it run long. And the motor didn't have any oil in it, and I thought it was weird. And I was like, okay, why does it not have any oil in it? So I changed the oil, and then the next morning it was a big puddle on the ground where the oil was leaking out, because this is the plug that caps off this is the plug for the oil pan, and it has a special seal down in there, as you can see, that rubber seal right there. And they go bad. So I bought a bunch of these oil drain plug bolts. So put a new bolt on there so all the oil won't leak out the oil pan. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Place these 4 parts and I should be driving down the road. All right, y'all, we'll see what happens. Peace.